Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to Randomania. And welcome to best of 16 match, or I should say, round of 16 match, best of three between Saver and Thirwolf. Alongside Jiggly Saint, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we're bringing the action here to you. And Jiggly, this certainly should be a good one.
Oh, it's always a good one. Crystal Saver, of course, one of the best, if not one of the best Zelda players in the world. He has done a lot of blindfold runs. He has won at least, I believe, at least one of the tournaments. And of course, Thirwolf, no slouch himself. He's also a very, very, very high-end runner. So this is an exciting game between the two of them.
Most certainly is. Even those who casually play Legend of Zelda Randomizer have seen Fred's created meme noting Saver's in 9 already, so you know the caliber of talent that Saver has just with that. But Thirwolf certainly no slouch either, even though Thirwolf falling in the first of the best of three, looking to tie it up here, and certainly has a good chance to do so in this 2020 Random Percent Tournament 8th finals match.
Yep, obviously, right now, Saver or Thirwolf are, playing to move on to the round of 8, whereas that who loses will be down to the bonus bracket. And they'll still have a chance to make it up later if they can get past all of the other opponents. But so this might not necessarily be the last battle that they'll have in this tournament.
Yeah, there is possibility that they may cross paths down the line. Now, for those just kind of stumbling on into this here, the Random Percent Tournament has a litany of flags where a majority of the possibilities are 50-50 as to whether or not they may happen. Now, you definitely need 8 Triforces to enter level 9, but Ganon may or may not be required. The enemy HP might be, that's certainly randomized, as well as the boss hit points. Dungeon Heart shuffles may or may not be on. I could spend probably the first 10 minutes going through
Yeah,
the various
well, yeah. The
possibilities.
the, the short answer is that there's going to be a couple of flags that will always be on. Um, the caves will always be randomized. Um, and yeah, the dungeons will always be randomized as well. It looks like we're starting off here in the forest. Oh, we only start with one Triforce. But there is one flag that has been guaranteed to turn on for this match, and that is that the enemy drop group will stay the same, and that is because that is Thirwolf's Remorse flag. So in this tournament, if you lose a match, you have an opportunity to switch a flag guaranteed on or off. And we do find a dungeon here immediately, and it looks like we've got hidden dungeon numbers, and that is a bad thing.
Yeah, the old level question mark trick. Now, our runners do start with 2 items. One rather helpful is that it looks to be the white sword,
Oh look,
and
Thirwolf is already in 9. Oh, wait, that's supposed to be Saver.
Saver's in 9 already. Yeah. But they also have the letter, which will allow them to get recovery potions, but I'm sure that they were looking for other items. But having a sword right at the start, not a bad thing. We do have random secrets as the medium secret, a little under the standard at 29 as opposed to 30. And here's another mystery level.
Yes, this is the mystery level that I believe Saber already popped into. Without any bombs, obviously Thirwolf not attempting to use any bombs at the moment, and it looks like we have a second quest. Well, not second quest, excuse me, first quest level 2 location. So we know this is not going to be mixed. I believe it's not going to be mixed, but we do find a dungeon here. And we don't know what these dungeons are just yet.
It could be a possibility of, well, shapes, which means it could be pretty well anything here as far as how the level is constructed. Oh, we've got a heart container there being guarded by a Goma, but not very well, so save her up to 4 hearts, a little extra health. It could also be level 1. Oh, let's see. This has to be shapes where Saver is here, apparently,
Well, not
according to our
necessarily.
chat.
We could actually be in second quest level 1. Yeah, second quest level 1, but no, actually, that Yeah, we're definitely in shakes.
Oh, well, that map will certainly do so. And chat, go ahead and name that ink blot.
It's a big old mess, and the worst part is we don't know what level that is exactly. We know it's not going to be one of the later levels such as 5 to 6. Probably not even 4. I'd say it's probably 1 or 2. And that does make a big difference between, because level 1 will have 2 items on the 2 items available, and level 2 will have 1 item on the floor. We don't know if Heart Shuffle's on. We did see a heart container on the floor, but that does not necessarily guarantee that Heart Shuffle is on.
And now Thirwolf in the same location. I'm going to go to the other side and run into the same trap. It looks like permanent sword beams are on.
It also looks like we're dealing with a first quest, secret. Now we don't know how many large secrets are going to be available. We'll find that once we get down to the level 3 location. Now here's another level for Saver. I'm gonna be able to pirouette out. See what's beyond this locked door.
Have a little trick to be able to open it here. And it looks like the Armos item is the power bracelet, as Thirwolf picking that up. Saver did earlier, and I believe I'd missed it.
Ooh, we get an early ladder block in this dungeon here, and well, that Triforce is all the way up there. I wonder what dungeon this could be.
Well, looks like the path for the moment on Saver's end is ladder blocked. As Thirwolf running into a door repair. And given that all of the various folks are saying papers, please, it looks as though that the book is going to be a translator for any potential hints or otherwise. And Saver opting to go for the blue candle pickup in the Take Any.
I mean, you don't know how tight money is going to be, so it's definitely a good idea to grab that candle if you can. Not all of these flags will have a free candle, so... Ooh, and there's our small secret, 11 rupees.
Alright, so 1 above vanilla, 1 below vanilla. So I guess we'll have to see with the large how that balances out.
Okay, we got vanilla shop prices, it looks like.
Well, the arrow looked to be vanilla. The others were a little askew.
Not quite. I noticed the 90 rupee small shield, and that is, of course, the cheap shield. Here we go. We've got a sword, and Thirwolf is going to take the candle instead. We already have the magic sword, and we've got some hints up here, but unfortunately, without that book, we're not going to know what they're saying. And we don't know if deceptive hints are turned on, and we also don't know if the book is a boomstick yet.
We've got another level here on Thirwolf's side. Saver, meanwhile, finding the Take Any roads.
Take Any roads did roll vanilla. So unfortunately the power bracelet, and that's a banana.
Oh.
Thirwolf is shunning the banana, and whoa.
Yeah, chat noting the level 1 pallet with a level 1 item. Does that mean this is level 1? Not necessarily. We've got Aquamentus guarding a staircase here, and it has a heart container, so that means Heart Shuffle is on.
Now, of course, that could be the coast heart, because we did see that the coast contained an item other than the heart container.
Oh. I stand slightly corrected.
Entirely. I mean, that is always a possibility, but Heart Shuffle might just... But we did see an item on the... Well, we saw an item on the floor here already in this level. I'm guessing that we're actually in level 1 here on Thirwolf's side. Triforce. Yeah, it's going to explore a little bit further.
Figure why not do a little bit more digging. Who knows, maybe a map will pop up. We'll be able to get a better gander at what all's going on, but not necessarily in this room, as that shutter door forced back open.
Yeah, extra keys. There's the compass, which we don't need. We already know where that Triforce is. We do see
The
a ladder.
game notorious for right after the Triforce room, the compass is right in the next room. You get a dig dogger.
Thirwolf just gonna go check and see if that push block opens. It does not.
Okay, and of note, the door repair looks to take away 18, which is slightly better than usual. And there's another heart.
This wasn't the same heart container that we found, was it? No, you're right, because the first one was the Aquamentus. Banana
so
heart,
we got,
heart.
Yep, the wooden boomerang and 2 hearts, so
this is the TGE level because heart, heart, boomerang. But yeah, that does confirm that we've got Heart Shuffle on. And that looks like it was level... It's not level... You know what? 2 items. That has to have been level 8.
Level 8.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We do have shuffled shop prices. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the 2 basement items. That was the telltale sign there. So not a bad get to be able to quick go in and take them out there.
Yeah, no, but finding both items in level 8 so quickly, and both of them being duds, Thirwolf's getting a lot of information. That's also good because that means we won't have to dig out those complicated dungeons further on down the road. Now, Saver is following suit here, so it's probably not likely that he's going to get tripped up. Yeah, it's possible the map... No, it couldn't have been for a small 7. We found 2 staircase items.
Okay, another small secret on Thirwolf's side as Saver quickly taking out another Aquamentus. I wonder if extra bosses are on then.
That's possible. Now, I don't think it can be second quest level 4 because we've already saw shapes, and those shapes were for the smaller levels, 1 to 6. And it looks like Saber is going to ignore that other heart container, so we might eventually see more of this level 8 down the road.
So Thirwolf opting, I guess having already 6 hearts, going for the potion instead. Saver finding the wood sword, realizes we've already got something way better.
And there's the map, or the, not the map, the letter, but didn't we already start with the letter?
They did start with the letter. Yeah, our restreamer CD Improv noting that Thirwolf usually picks up a potion from Antigone and ignores the letter, which I can't help but chuckle considering that they started with the letter.
Yeah. But the letter's not... Well, an extra potion's You know, having the ladder is probably not going to be too terribly important when you're a high-level runner.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, you want that thing mostly around for, you know, if you get into a bind or if you really need, like, to recover your sword from a bubble curse. But yeah, you take the potion and probably barely need it throughout the whole run.
Saber finding a money-making game.
Nothing too exciting so far down here in the forest.
Another small secret, and Thirwolf opting to up A.
Yep, Saver by now getting the hint that we're in full first quest. Another money-making game.
Yeah, a lot of potential gambling going on here, but nobody taking advantage of it.
Yeah, usually it's not a good idea to spend all your rupees on the money-making game. You don't know if the boomstick's in play. You don't know if you're going to require arrows. And you don't know how difficult the sea could be. You may think about getting a blue ring. We don't know if the rings are going to be forced, but with Heart Shuffle on, it very may well be that we have a red ring and silver arrows in other levels. Saber's going to take the potion here. It's a wise decision. We don't know what the white sword item is, but if it hasn't been shuffled, then it's of no consequence to us.
Okay, we see 81 for a key. That looks to be the more expensive one.
Yeah, we really haven't been seeing much in the way of keys in this seed, although we haven't seen much in the way of dungeons either.
Well, we have, just not very far. Okay,
Not very
81
far,
and
yeah.
86 look to be the two options. Now, Thirwolf did spend money to purchase a key.
That might not be such a bad idea. So it looks like we're dealing with a full first quest, so there's going to be 3 large. We don't know how large those large secrets are going to be. And it looks like Thirwolf back in this level here. There's an instant compass. We're going to want to look out for a compass that doesn't blink, because if we do find that, then we'll know we're in level 6. Oh, here we go. We got those ropes, and
Uncle Wizzy.
We're not at 0 HP enemies. Yeah, walking in on Wiz Robes is never a fun thing. And of course we've got this big dogger here, and that can be protecting the staircase.
Thirwolf going to take advantage of the permanent sword beam. Also going to utilize a bomb since the blue Wizrobes are kind of hovering around the door, but getting a little dicey there. One more hit, and it's back to start. And look at them just creeping into the door.
So, fun fact, Wizrobes are one of the only few enemies that can actually attack you inside the doorways. Everybody else will basically stay away from, can't go beyond the, certain border. There's a fairy.
That fairy is tempting, but
yeah, you can get the fairy out there.
Just missed it.
Anyway, we do get a push block. Do we get a reward? We do indeed. It is
the red candle.
Okay, well, it's early enough in the game, early enough in the seed that it's probably not the worst thing to have.
Yeah, the red candle's not a bad item, and given that the option that was present was either the wood sword or the candle, yeah, you'd want to take the candle. Or was it Saver that had done that?
I think, yeah, no, Saber took that. I believe Thirwolf took the one out of any,
The take any with the heart, okay.
Yeah. There's the map. And, okay, that's an interesting looking level. This could be 7.
26 rooms.
Probably more like level 6 then, I'd say. 6 or, actually, no, it can't be 6.
It can't be 6, yeah, so I think it might be 7.
Well, it's either 7 or it's gotta be 5. Well, with all these dig doggers, I'm actually getting the impression that they're 5. Anyway, we are going to find the Triforce. There is an item still on the floor somewhere.
Well, Thirwolf is going to alleviate our curiosity in a moment here, as chat noting that looks to be a crab for the ink blot. And level 7 it is.
Yeah, so that means that, Thirwolf isn't going to want to go back in them, but we do have an item potentially on the floor.
But yeah, with that many rooms, I can certainly see wanting to avoid it. And now Saver finding a level up in Death Mountain here.
Unfortunately, is not able to... Can we go up? No. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not able to use the pirouette trick in order to get rid of that particular door. And it looks like this level that we're in now has... Yeah, that's right. We saw this Goma earlier, didn't we? This was a push block, and...
I believe it was key blocked.
Key blocked, yeah. Well, there is one key that Thirwolf has. We're gonna go down first. This could be an item room. Nope. Just bombs.
No push block there either.
Okay, well we've got a triple bar room. That's an interesting, I wonder if this is level 5.
19 rooms. As now Saver gonna purchase a key.
Oh, we've got a Goma.
Saver buying a pair of keys.
There we go, we find a push block that pushes. And it's an item.
A ladder! What a grab!
You know, I'm actually starting to think that we're now in 4. There's the Triforce. Thirwolf gonna grab the Triforce. And we will see in a moment which one this is. Okay, that looks like it's level 3.
Okay, a little bit of an interesting twist, but alright, so we have the ladder in 3. So I wonder if Thirwolf... Yeah, I think Thirwolf is going to head right over to the coast to grab that recorder.
And the other dungeon that's around here also too, I believe that was ladder block. Here's the recorder. We unfortunately, us on commentary, we can't hear the recorder tune. And ooh, it looks like we have recorder to, unbeaten vanilla levels. If anyone knows that tune...
Yep, time to play Name That Tune.
Well, that's one way of skipping a raft check. Unfortunately, there's nothing there, so... not quite the value that you were hoping for, but we do get to teleport around here. And there is a level, ironically, at one of the original level 1 locations.
Well, chat seems to be saying science theme from Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
So it's probably that do 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 do
Yeah.
do do.
Well, as our friend Laws Cards fan 23 says, when in doubt, just name a Final Fantasy game. Someone's good to ask Fred to get some more obscure RPGs as recorder tunes. I want to see people go, wait, that's a recorder tune? What? What game is that? I don't know that game.
All right, Thirwolf going to go for the heart because the other options have already been taken.
But we still don't know if we've got a vanilla white sword at a white sword location. That could be a possible item. Ooh, okay, 102 is our large... So, yeah, when all's said and done, we're basically dealing with vanilla money.
French vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla enough.
Vanilla-ish.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, here's a map. That's the map out of this level here. Oh, we do have a boomstick.
181, just 20. Nope. I can do. Yeah, I'm trying to math and stream at the same time. 36 away.
A couple of small secrets away. Well, actually, a couple of medium secrets away. So, but yeah, that would help a lot. That would act as a translator. We know that. It has a possibility of acting as a translator. Actually, I just said translator. I meant to say atlas. Yeah, it acts as a translator, and it also acts as a translator. Now here we go. There's a 100 rupee bomb upgrade. That probably means the bomb upgrade is going to be vanilla. And you know what? Yeah, this is level 7 because the level 7, the bomb upgrade usually resides in level 7. And look at that, there's the bait block. All of the old men and bait block stuff all happen to be right next to each other. That's rather convenient.
Paper Please Row.
Yeah.
Right in level 7.
So I guess level 7 is Arstotzka, or whatever you pronounce it.
Oh, there's the item.
And it's a heart container, so... You got a lot of these triple dodongos. Meanwhile here, Saver finishing up here at this level 7. Trying to think where we haven't been so far. Yeah, didn't we say that the red candle... Wait, the red candle was in level... What?
Red candle was in 7.
So that's vanilla. Interesting.
That particular one rolled vanilla, but considering we have a ladder in 3 and the banana in 8, it's definitely shuffled around.
Oh yeah. Now, unfortunately, with the 8 banana, you won't have any left. Okay, we're gonna see what's under the fairy fountain. It is another level. Ooh, the recorder is required.
Uh-huh.
Now remember we did see a level earlier, and that was oh, hi Goma. Yeah, we have a level that was blocked by a Goma. I wonder. So we'll find out what level this is once we get the compass. If it doesn't blink, then we'll know we're in 6.
There's a crucial key.
And I want to see more keys, because unfortunately, this has been a very key-starved seed. There's the manhandler. Oop. And we get a map here, and I think this is 6.
25 rooms. It's very possible.
And there we go.
Saver gets the ladder. And chat pleading for community hints so we can see Saver's in 9 already. I did mention that toward the beginning of the race here. Or at least alluded to it.
Yeah, you don't just get put in the community hints just for being a community member. You gotta be some sort of Zelda 1 god. I mean, would you believe it? Fred won't even add no jiggly into the pool. Oh well.
Hopefully if I do well enough at this, maybe in some update you'll see I'm Ferran Burgundy with a question mark at the end.
Yeah, no, I think Fred Coughlin said he is steering away from mentioning people's names. You know, just in the fairness, I think. But there's there's a lot of new phrases that I think need to be added. Here we go, seeing more of this area. Ooh, that is a Goma. Okay, well, no, we can go this way, but room above, possibly Goma blocked. Yeah, but that's how people know about the randomizer community, is that they take a look at these names and go, who are these people? And then one day you meet them, you know, in person on Discord, and it's like, wow. Create some lore. Yes, the extremely deep lore of the Zelda 1 randomizer community.
Exactly. You're the Saver?
I know, it's like realizing that like you're commentating matches on people who are like technically like some of the world's best. And it's kind of weird because it's like you feel like you're out of place because it's like these people, they practice, they work so hard, and you're like just talking at them, and you know. But anyway, though, you know, that's how it is. I mean, I might not know a lot. I might not be able to play this game effectively, but I do know quite a bit about it. So, and I'm still learning. And we see more Gomas here, and so yeah, they're both. Actually, no, they are not both in the same level. Almost looks like it. There's the Triforce. So seeing as how the Triforce is flashing on Saver's side, yeah, I still say Thirwolf is in level 6. Now this could be a push block room, and that's kind of deceptive because, yep, there we go.
Another transport.
another
Or at least
transport.
the other end of it, potentially.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the other end of the transport staircase. And there's a heart container. Wait, so there we go. There's the heart. And yep, I was correct. But whoa, look at that! Saver has found the bow.
What a get.
But yeah, as I confirmed, yeah, Thirwolf was definitely in level 6. So that means Thirwolf wants to find this item, hope it's the silver arrows, and get out. Now, I don't know if we found all of our levels yet.
We certainly found a bunch of them.
Yeah, we did find a whole bunch of these ones. Well, here we go. This could possibly be it. And it is. What do we have here? We have a heart container.
A heart.
Gotta have heart. So, judging by how many heart containers we've been finding on the floor and in the item rooms, I'm starting to think that the silver arrows in Red Ring will be in level 9.
The odds are certainly pointing to that.
Yeah, because otherwise you think you would see more items on the floor than just heart containers. It's like, hey, heart shuffle's on, but all the heart containers shuffle to the floor anyway.
Well, we did have 3 hearts that look to have been in the underfloor, as I've been calling it.
Yeah, definitely the basement. So it looks like we haven't found levels 1, level 2, or level 4. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe there was a level back. Now, I don't know if did we go back to that one level that was close to start, where we started the game? And Thirwolf picking up arrows. Unfortunately lacking the ability to launch those arrows. Yeah, I think you're right, because we did see some Goma blocks previously. And we can see Saver's mouse.
Now we see it, and now we don't.
Looks like Saver's going to go pick up more keys. I think both of these runners are going to avoid the boomstick, just because we don't know where the wand is. And at that time, you'd probably find the wand and be like, well, we already have everything we need.
Yeah, at this point, 35 minutes in, and the wand yet to have been found, I don't think that a boomstick is going to be likely. Now, might they purchase it for potential Atlas capabilities? Maybe, if the money situation is right.
Well, the money situation is not terrible. That's at least we can say. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely not the worst. Although, if Thirwolf keeps getting hit with these door repair charges, that's definitely going to be less and less likely. I don't know. I don't think Thirwolf had been in level 5.
Yeah, Thirwolf was in 6 at the time that Saver was in 5.
Yeah. Yeah, Thirwolf has seen level 5, but he was definitely digging level 6. I mean, both of the levels kind of looked, similar. See if there's anything here on Spectacle Rock. Just a money-making game. Ganon's Casino, if you will. And here we go, this is I think this was level 3, was it? far have we been in here? It looks like the bottom part looks like level 4, so I think this might actually be level 4 then. Or no, we've already been in here, so... Huh. Think we need a Raffaletta? That's possible. He feels Panzer Man. Hey, this is all your fault. I stayed away from the bot. Oh, look at that, another Goma. It's too bad Saber didn't purchase any arrows. Not only is this the magic sword, but as we just saw on Thirwolf's side, we have bomb upgrades, so this is the only sword that's available. Which of course is great because that means you basically have a guaranteed at least 4, extra bombs. If you've got enough heart containers, of course. But of course, Thirwolf does have a lot of heart containers. I don't know if the one that we just saw was the white sword or the magic sword. And oh
noting
no,
here, it looks like they just both saw the wood sword cave and either left or pick up the candle in the respective cases.
And look at that, we see another Goma. So it's starting to look more and more likely that purchasing those arrows was a good call on Thirwolf's side. And there's another Goma. That's a magic key though. All of Saber's key block issues have definitely been dealt with. But hold on a second. How are you supposed to get into that room from the other side? I guess you need to go down. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're in level 4 here on Saber's side.
Well, I believe that they both are in the same dungeon.
Yeah, they're both in the same dungeon. Now, the reason I said it's level 4 is if you take a look at the very bottom, that's the exact same way that level 4 starts with those 5 rooms and kind of a snake-like pattern. And of course, level 4 is the snake.
And a question in chat, the 2 completed Triforces in the bottom corners. This is a best 2 games out of 3, so when the Triforce is lit, that means that, in this case, Saber had won game 1. This is game 2. If Thirwolf wins, then he'll have 1 lit up on his side. If Saber wins, then it'll be the 2-0 sweep in the best of 3.
And here we go, Saber finds the Triforce. And yeah, just as I thought, that was level 4. So yeah, we do have an unidentified level at the waterfall. I'm pretty sure that we also had a ladder block level, somewhere close to where we started. The only levels we're missing is 1 and 2. No. Here's the thing. In The Legend of Zelda, so Ganon stole the Triforce of Wisdom, or actually Ganon stole the Triforce of Power. That's the piece of the Triforce that you get when you kill Ganon. The Triforce of Wisdom was cut up into 8 pieces, and the Triforce of Courage is embedded within Link's soul.
Going with deep cuts here.
Yeah, I mildly paid attention to the storyline. Oh yeah, the Triforce of Courage was invented so that they. I'm pretty sure everything was very different originally. They didn't know. You're right. They didn't know where they were gonna take this story. They just, let's just add stuff. And then we had Zelda 2, and then, they were looking around for ideas, and they said, hey, all those towns that we named in Zelda 2? What if they were all the sages? I mean, unless that was planned from the very beginning. But, like, what are the odds that Ocarina of Time was planned before Zelda 2 was even made?
It is hard to say, although in the midst of that, Saver quickly going in and grabbing the Triforce to level 1. So now just has one more to acquire here, and then level 9 would be accessible.
Yeah. The last dungeon then? Oh yeah, you know what? I think, yeah, because I believe this dungeon was the one that was Goma blocked. And it looks like Saver's. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, he's gonna try and get rid of. Saver, you have the any key. Why do you need a pirouette?
Force a habit?
A Triforce of habit.
Ah! Waka waka. Alright, so 2 is bow blocked, or in this case for Saver, arrow blocked. So gonna go and purchase some arrows and double on back here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Saver's got to make up just a little bit more money. Shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a fiver, that's nice. Yeah, that's right. Thirwolf does have a lot of money. If Thirwolf wanted to pick up that book, he's welcome to do so. And here we go. Yeah, this is the dungeon that I believe that we were blocked out of with the ladder. I don't know if the Saver had already been in this dungeon. Must have been because, yeah, we must have. Saver must have already dug this dungeon out. Okay, yeah, this is level 5, so this is where the bow is located. And it looks like Saver might have mismarked where the arrows were located. I think they're right here. Yeah, there we go, 80 rupees.
80 is enough.
Yeah, and the best part is that he can just record her all the... Saver, are you gonna walk all the way back? Saver, what are you doing? Is Saver gonna walk all the way back to that level? Oh, wait, did he... No, he didn't get the Triforce out of that level. Come on, Saver, please. Saver must be trying to find extra money on the way. That's the only explanation. Yeah, because he's clearing out these enemies. He was probably hoping to get a few more cash, a little extra insurance against that Goma.
Thirwolf picking up the wand, but the bow is what he is seeking.
So now Thirwolf definitely might consider picking up that boomstick. And there's the map out of this level 2. That is very linear, and it's got whiz robes.
That ink blot looks like me when I try to play Tetris.
Oh, and look at that. Crystal Saver picking up the icky blue boomerang. But there's Thirwolf with the bow. I know, I mean, what are you going to do with a moldy banana phone? Yeah, Boomstick could definitely be a play, but I don't know, because Saver, yeah, it's all going to come down to whether or not Saver is going to be conserving bombs in level 9. You know, the way the bombs just might go, it might actually route him away from Ganon, or away from, the kidnap. There's definitely a possibility for some shenanigans. Yeah, that's another thing that Saber would have an advantage of, is the translation, but we don't know if the hints are deceptive or not. That's the thing. Yes, Thirwolf. I must mean Thirwolf, because he's the only one who can afford that boomstick.
At this point, what can't Thirwolf afford?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we know where level 9 is. Level 9 is along the coast. And Saver's gonna be heading there right now.
So, good observation from chat. The difference in this race, Thirwolf digging out level 6, and Saver did not, and that extra time looks to be the difference. As 49 minutes in, we are in level 9 on Saver's side.
Yep, and we are looking for those silver arrows, but we're also looking to see if Zelda's room or the kidnapped's room will be able to be entered without defeating Ganon.
Yep, if there is a shutter door that does not open after all the enemies are defeated, we know that that is the room of the kidnapped, and that Ganon is required.
Indeed. Oh, and look at that. Ooh. There we go, we do get a passageway here, so second quest rooms are on. And it's just a staircase.
I'm curious where Thirwolf is heading here. Oh, he's going to get the book!
There we go, we do have a book purchase. Thirwolf has assembled the boomstick. So for any of those of you who aren't familiar with Boomstick, the Boomstick is a feature that Fred Coughlin added to The Legend of Zelda 1 Randomizer that replaces the wand fire that the book shoots out, or should I say the book makes shoot out, with bomb explosions.
Alright, so the book is not an atlas.
But the book still is a translator. The only thing that could be trolling Thirwolf at this point is if that book translates community hints. Oh, I mean, the book is still useful. It's still gonna have that boomstick effect. Yes, it does have, randomized enemy HP. And there are the silver arrows for Crystal Saver. Now there's nothing stopping him from being able to complete this seed. Yes, he is in go mode.
51 minutes in go mode. And Saver potentially looking to advance. Thirwolf, at least as far as the winner's bracket, is against the wall, and he... Ganon!
Now, is Ganon only 1 HP, or is he the full HP?
Oh!
We've got ourselves a Hyrule driver. But you know what? That Ganon was not that far away from the entrance. In fact, it looks like the only thing that's really going to give anybody any difficulty is where the kidnapped is.
Well, if nothing else, it buys at least a little bit of time here for Thirwolf.
Yeah, but that's precious few seconds that I don't know if Thirwolf is going to be able to, you know, get back.
Oh, there's a raft pickup in 2. And there is the Triforce.
There we go, Ganon round 2. And it is a 1 HP.
One
Ganon.
shot.
There we go. How did he kill Ganon in 1 hit? Because there is a setting for a 1-hit Ganon fight. And because this is the random percent tournament, a lot of these flags are on 50. You know, they could be on. It's a 50-50 chance that these flags will be on or not. So basically, you don't know what exactly your seed's going to be. Oh, you know what would be even worse if it turned out that second quest doors were on, you know, all this time, and you have to walk into Zelda's room. If it's a single shutter door, then yeah, he might want to check it. But if there's 2 shutter doors in a room, then Zelda will not be behind either of them. How it works is that there's a special event that happens when you kill Ganon, and that makes the one-way doors work that way. So it's a single door. Because if it was the case, then both shutter doors would open if you kill Ganon.
And you can see that boomstick coming into play, finding the bombable walls, and Ganon on Thirwolf's side.
Yeah, Thirwolf is definitely catching up.
But he still needs the silver arrows.
Yeah, that is true. Now, the silver arrows, I don't think we're too far behind. But yeah, this is definitely going to be...
I think he's heading away from it.
He might be. There's a map. Saver's going to ignore this map. Oh, hey, Patcher does have the map.
Oof.
Saver going to quickly look in here. It is the red ring.
The red ring.
Now, this is still a useful thing because we still have lots of this level left to look, and you don't want to die when you've reached, you know, the Zelda's room. In fact, the worst thing that can happen is that you die on Zelda's flames.
Oh, with just half a heart, it's a little dicey.
Possible. Yep. There we go. Thirwolf dispatching of the Patra.
Saver is out of bombs.
Oh dear.
So that could certainly come into play.
Especially if Ganon's not required, and oh no, he's got bombs. It's not like Ganon's not likely to be in this room up here, but if it is, no, she's not. Now Saver is going to be under the assumption that Zelda will be in her own room, which means that the only way to approach it will be from the north. All right, we're back in
Ganon's room.
Thirwolf going to be doing a block clip to get past this turnstile room. Otherwise, being able to pass from one room to the other is not in logic. So this is a bit of a shortcut. That's not... There we go, we got a shoot room.
Yeah, I think Thirwolf is gambling that Ganon is not required and is just looking for Zelda and forgetting looking for the
silvers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you gotta have your finger in both pies at the same time. You can't really just go all out on one or another. I mean, it's a heavy swing, but sometimes it's good to be kind of a bit balanced. I'd say, ducking in and out of those, ducking in and out of the staircases just to make sure that you aren't leaving the silvers behind.
He's gonna go after this Patra here because there's a single shutter door.
Right. Now, if it doesn't open when the Patra, no, it does. But there still could have been a, but look at that.
But there's Zelda and Thirwolf pulls it out! And we're going to game 3. Get out your GGs in chat. Thirwolf takes it. First place with an official SRL time of 59 minutes and 3 seconds. So the gamble paid off. Ganon was not required.
Yeah, Patrick guards everything. Patra had the goods.
And look right at this. Saver just seconds away. Runs right up and is going to take second just 37 seconds later with an official SRL time of 59:40. Wow.
Nice.
And we have Thirwolf joining us here in chat. Congratulations and GG. That was a heck of a gamble.
Which one?
Yes. I
I
mean, most notably in this case, going into 9, saying, forget the silvers, I'm looking for the girl, and going in and getting her just 37 seconds ahead of Saver, who had already defeated Ganon at that point.
Nice. Well, 50-50. You never know. I assume
Absolutely.
silvers were in 9.
The silvers and red ring were both in 9. Saver did acquire both. I think what helped you catch up was going for the boomstick.
I debated doing that and maybe it's also a map, and I don't like bombing walls, so hey, I went for it.
There was a point where Saver was bomb starved in 9. So, I mean, thankfully there was a Wizrobe that dropped 4 shortly thereafter, but there were, oh man, I mean, it was close. Initially, we were concerned you had dug out level 6 and Saver did not, and we thought that might have been the difference.
I was afraid that 6 would have been the difference too, given how that went.
But no, that was a very heads-up, gutsy decision that the roll of the dice paid off. You came up 7s on it, and in this case, 37 seconds ahead of Saver, who's also joining us in here. GG, that was a heck of a race from both of you.
Thanks. Did you kill Ganon?
Oh no, I never even saw silvers or red ring.
I found silvers within maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then outside the silvers room was Ganon.
I did full clear 6 though, which was great.
I don't think I ever found 6.
Recorder late.
Never went there.
Yeah, I was hoping it would pay off, but it was double heart, so I was very sad.
Nice. My last dungeon was vanilla level 1 that I kept recording to with the recorder, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. Wait a minute, I never checked this.
Chat noting, I should let you know this, Thirwolf. You were actually one room away from the Silvers, as you had entered through a bomb hole into Ganon from the north. One room south of Ganon is where the Silvers were.
Ah. Yeah, I have that marked as some sort of possible stair that I never went in.
I need to know, can you bomb up from the start of level 9?
I wasn't able to do in that staircase room. And I didn't try the maze room to the left, so...
Oh, wait, I think I might have tried both of those. Yeah, getting to Zelda was either a magical staircase or a very linear path through the middle from the left side.
Yeah, I assume magical stair, because I cheated my way up there through the single block room, so...
I found a stair of like 2 blue land molas, finally, after a while. I did find a red ring, though. Did I? I don't know. Yes.
Shoutouts to Boomstick, though.
Where was a boomstick shop?
Candle Row.
Ah,
The southeast of 4. Vanilla 4.
gotcha. Yeah, since I went to level 1 vanilla as my last dungeon, I never got to Candle Row yet.
Nice. So how about those key doors?
I hate key doors.
That was horrible.
I forgot how many I bought. I either bought 2 or 4 keys.
I think I managed to get by buying 1.
I
Maybe
found
2.
I found so many dungeons that required a key. None of them had like any extra spares. So every time I found a new dungeon, key blocked. New dungeon, key blocked. New dungeon, key blocked. So I just like kept trying to like force vibes everywhere. I could
Also,
have sworn.
Go ahead.
I could have sworn that this was, well, I know it's First Quest Overworld, but was there supposed to be 3 large secrets in this one?
Yeah, you didn't go to Northwest Death Mountain? That's where one of them was.
What, the top left? Yeah, I
Yeah,
went there.
very top left, yeah.
That's where level
one.
4 was. But where was the other 2?
I got them
recall.
all very late. Coast Draft might have been the 3rd one for all I know. Because I did everywhere but Coast Draft, and I think I might have been missing a large secret.
Gotcha. I was exploring everywhere, banking on those hundreds just to buy more keys to progress.
Yeah. I was hoping for that too, and then it was like 103 or some silly number, and I'm like, ugh.
Hey, how about the arrow block?
Yeah, I saw
After
that, and
you-
I'm like, well, I guess I need to buy wood arrows, almost certainly, so...
Of course, I found that out at the very end, where it's like, wait a minute, I spent most of my money already.
Luckily, I went in there when I got the recorder. I recorded, ended up on that screen, and popped in and saw the bow block, so yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, I only have 1 single arrow shop marked. What happened?
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Seems like we're doing most of the talking.
I
Well,
know.
I was gonna say, those are the best types of interviews where I just say a couple of words and then you just go. So, as somebody who has done interviews in the past, this is appreciative. It's the ones who you ask them a question expecting a lengthy answer and they give you 3-word sentences, and it's, oh, this is gonna be fun.
That's how I usually am with most of my interviews. Today's a little different. When more salt is applied, more comments come out.
Blame Dave, right?
Dave, I knew you would get us to game 3.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it.
Another question. Who got into 9 first? Well, first meaning with all Triforces.
Saver, you did.
Salt!
Yeah, I think it was the diverging path to the left, and once you had found Ganon, well, you did take a death to Ganon as you had very low health heading in there, so that looked like the opportunity that Thirwolf needed, as he was in room or 2 away from getting the last Triforce at that time. And then that was, chat saying the classic Savers in 9 already. That's never gone away.
9 was super close by, but I decided not to check the coast because I didn't have a ladder, so no point checking what the item was until.
That was the first cave I walked into. Beat you into 9, Saver.
I blame Dave on that one, okay? When Dave rolls, everything is upside down.
All right, we'll have to get Dave for game 3.
Which, from what I see here, game 3 is Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have
haven't heard
no
what
idea
Saber
what
wants to do.
I want to do funky things, but I know you don't want to do funky things after that first race.
I mean, it depends on how funky, so.
Okay.
We can talk.
And no 0 HP enemies.
I was going to say, I didn't know if you were beholden to a decision right now.
Nah, well, that's why we got until Friday, so we have time. Or rather, I have time to figure it out, or we have time to figure it out, agree, yada yada.
No, that certainly makes sense. This has already been quite the gamut here, to say the least. Note in chat here saying, Thier, ask Saver if he does blindfolded but gets an hour head start. That's fair, right?
No, he'd probably be done.
You know, I wonder how fast I can actually explore the overworld blindfolded. I'd say give me 2 hours and I can figure out everything. In terms of where dungeons are, anyways.
Well, Saver gets to the finals. I think we know what one of the potential sets might be.
Check out those sucks. I gotta admit.
Yep, the gears are turning. Absolutely.
So Thirwolf, here's where you're at right now.
Yeah.
If I win, oh well. If you win, I get to meet Adagino's down there, and we get to do super duper duper funky flags. So I'm kind of rooting for you now. Like I told somebody in IRC, and I told a couple other people. The last race we had was everything I was expecting from this tournament. It was all the seeds, all the flags, all the chaos that I wanted with Adagino's, and you provided that to me with game 1. And ever since that first game, like, I don't know, I've always had this like really heartfelt moment. Like, you know, I know he lost, I know I won, whatever. I just had a blast playing that seed.
Yeah, it was interesting. There's a lot of funny stuff that turned on in there. There's a lot of the stuff turned on.
Everything that we said, nah, that won't happen. That won't happen.
Nah, that seed was fine.
All right, so I'll get in contact with you, see what we can do for Friday. If not, I have like 2 default flags to choose. I think one of them's like turn the dungeon numbers on, and another one might have been fun % or something.
Both would work for me, but we'll talk.
All right.
The negotiations will certainly be in play, as that will be coming up just a little over 48 hours from now, as that is set for this Friday, May 8th at 10 p.m. Eastern. That one certainly should be a goodie. If it's anything like these first 2, man, you do not want to miss that.
Well, thanks for doing the restream, commentary, tracking, and all that fun stuff. See you Friday.
Thank you. See ya.
Not a problem. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up, at least for this race for the moment here. But fret not, there is more Zelda 1 rando action coming your way.